Hi, welcome back, guys. I should not say welcome back because this is my first video on this channel. So here I am telling you how to download Unity. Go to unity.com and then click on the first thing. And here's all the things and the few games created with Unity Pro. One of them is Fall Guys. Okay, so these are all the things here in the website. Okay, and if you click on get started, it's going to ask you for your credit card and all the other payments. If you don't want to purchase Unity Pro, and go to the three dots, and then here you can select all the versions. Click on the Unity Personal. Okay, and the Unity Personal is for free. Okay, and then click on get started. Okay, click on get started and agree the terms and condition. But I have already downloaded, so I am going to cancel it for now. Okay guys, so now I'm on my desktop, and here we are going to first of all open Unity Hub. To create a new project, you need to first open Unity Hub. Okay, and you can search in on your start core and say it Unity, and here you will see the Unity Hub. So now my Unity Hub is open. Okay, and then here you first need to install the editor. I have installed the 2018 with Windows build support. Here you can name it anything. Okay, so I'm gonna name it as the first tutorial, but I thought that that would be lame, so I named it as how to make a game basics. Okay, so here if you see, these are all the templates here, but you are creating a 3D game, so we are gonna select the 3D game. Okay, and then click on create. You can also set your location. I have set it D and games. Okay, so it's going to just ready up everything for you. Okay, and till then you can wait. And here I'm going to tell you, these are all the main basics. If you created a 3D game, the main camera and directional light will come with the thing preset. Okay, so you don't want to mess with that. So this is your project settings where you will just manage all the things, and this is your tools. Okay, and then this is the scene where you will work, and this is the game, means when the game is done, how it's gonna look like. And you can set it anything you want. You can make it bigger, small. Okay, so here you wanna first create a folder called scripts. Okay, then you might just make another folder to just make things organized. Okay, so here go to create and then create a folder, and this will be okay. So make another folder called audio. Okay, and although you will see all the materials and prefabs here, but you might just make another folder called material. And if you don't want to, it's just upon you. If you don't want to, don't make it. If you want to, make it. Okay, and this is just for like organization. So this stuff is lingering here, so we don't want that. Okay, so you can just move with WASD, and then to get the eye tool, you can just do the right click on your mouse. Okay, so here we first need to right click on the hierarchy and create a cube. Okay, and then name the cube called ground, because this will be our ground. Okay, and we can give it a tag. If you don't have the tag you're looking for, so go to add tag, then click this plus button and ground, save it, okay, and then go to ground and then select the tag as, and if you don't know, this is the inspector, okay, and here you're gonna select the scale, okay, like how big it will be, and here we have X, Y, Z, okay. So if you don't know, Y is vertical, X is horizontal, and the Z is horizontal, and the X is like X is also horizontal, okay. So here, as you can see, we have a pretty big ground over here, okay. It's pretty big, and if you're worrying about it doesn't look good, don't worry, we are gonna make it look good in the video, okay. So if you double click on the ground, it's going to make it uh, more seeable, okay. And then here's the top perspective of the ground, and it is this big. You can also mess with the size if you want it big, small, it's of your choice, okay. So now here you can just see all of the perspectives, like the bottom, the top, the left side, and the right side, okay. So now here we are going to create another object called the, okay, so right click on the hierarchy and then create a cube, okay. And then here you can just name it as player and add the tag as player, okay. And then here I will just bring it up a little bit, okay, like that, as you can see. And here you want to go into material, the folder you made, and then create the right click, create material, and then name it player, and then mat as material. Here you can change everything like the metallic side, all these things, but here we are going to change the color, so I'm going to make it to a little like orange, okay, and then bright orange, and I'm going to just grab it on the player. You can also grab it on the ground, okay, but we don't want to, so we can just Control Z and then grab it on the player, okay, like that, okay. So now we need to create another material for our ground as well. So ground mat, okay, and then give it a color of like a yellow, okay. So click on that color, okay. Here click on this and then click on the color, and then here you can choose the color palette with the color palette, and this will be bright yellow, as you can see. Here we have this, okay. So I'm gonna bring the cube like on the starting of the map, okay. So it's gonna take some time, so I'm gonna meet you then. Okay, so now the cube is in place, okay. And then here we can just grab our camera and then make our camera like seeing the cube. As you can see in the game perspective, you can see the thing, okay. So we are gonna check that tool, the last tool, and then here you can just move everything like the X, the Y, the Z of the camera, okay. So I'm gonna mess with this a little bit, so yeah. Okay, so now I am done with it. So we are gonna get to the player and add a component called the rigid body. The rigid body is like gravity in real life, and we're gonna set it to default, okay. And I'm gonna make the player go up a little bit. And if you don't know how to like make the screen bigger, you can just shift space. As you can see, the player fall down, okay, like that. And if you want to make it more exciting, we can just Control D the player. As you can see, two shadows, and then as you can see two shadows, and then as you can see, it just gives its effect like we have added a animation. Unity is so great that it gives the same effect. And here we are gonna add a sphere, okay. So we're gonna add it on top of it, okay. So now we're gonna add the rigid body area, and if you see here, the player is block collider and the sphere is sphere collider. If you create a cylinder, there will be a cylinder collider. Right? Oh, sorry, this is the scene to gain the game. And as you can see, 3 shadows, the sphere and the 2 the boxes. As you can see, the sphere goes running down. Okay, so that's how the sphere will behave because it's a ball. I'm going to delete that, and we are going to delete the player also. Okay, so if you're wondering to like just if you see here the box falls, and if you want to just make it like go through the box to the ground, you can just go to the ground and then the ground and then remove the box slider. Okay? As you can see, it falls down through the ground. And then if I add the box slider, as you can see, the ground doesn't let it go through it. Okay, so it can be a benefit for you, it can be not, but the game we are creating, it's not a benefit for us. Okay, so here if you want to change the sky, here you can go to main camera and then select from the skybox to make sky the only color, and here you can click on the color palette and then select everything. Okay, we're gonna create like a custard type color. Okay, and then make the player down. And if you see here, we have okay guys, so now to save the scene, you're gonna click the save scene as. So you're gonna set it as the level 1, and here we're gonna click on right click and then create a new folder called levels. Okay, I didn't look at that we had it, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to delete the the folder, because there are 2 levels now, and if we see the levels, we have this. So now basically on the default it will be in your sample the scenes, and you can just delete the sample scene. Still then the level 1 will be at your thing. Okay, so thank you for watching guys, and I can only tell this much in this video. It's now almost 13 minutes. Okay, so this is gonna be a long video. Okay, so if you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like